John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we... It's the Miami Marlins going up again. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina. A 20-game winner a year ago, Singy. Ready to go now? Hannes Wagner now at the plate.
Change up. Low middle.
Makes a sliding stop. And they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand. This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's one of the purest power hitters in the game today.
Yeah, this guy doesn't even need a full swing to drive it out of the yard. That's the scary part for pitchers.
And that extends the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Late on that fastball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're dialed in. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for Miami, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts. Brian Roberts stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Now over to Palmeiro, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And stepping in for New York, Gary Sheffield. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 1-1. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Play made, that ends the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Tony Oliva.
No, that's out.
Oliva, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting
Four-seam
fifth
fastball.
in today's
Middle
lineup.
inside.
The former Rookie of the Year. High fly ball lifted into air right field. One away.
Batting fifth.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Third home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Four-seam
Orlando
fastball.
Cepeda,
High
the next up
outside.
for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam
One out,
fastball.
bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hoo-yah!
Slider. Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam
See if you can
fastball.
go upstairs a
High
little bit.
inside.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Judge on the move. It down and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game, all even at 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce Harper. Fouled off. He was late. And he swings over the top there. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his
That's the
strike
ball.
zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Well.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon. Off right with a double.
Batting ninth,
just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's got it, and the inning is over. So a two-out double, but they don't score. We've played two full. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Ziggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect. Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Wagner, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down and you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
This to center field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Brian Roberts. In the air to left center, Oliva on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Rips one to right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for New York, Jason Giambi. Single to right in his first trip. Out to center. Caballero settles under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Check swing, 1 around. Strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Zingy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Low outside.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
High outside.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off left side.
Slider.
Nobody on,
Middle
nobody
outside.
out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run.
Outside.
Here's a high chopper. Bare hand grab over to first. On the money, nice play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
High fly ball out to center field. Trap under it. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. To the bottom of inning number 4. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. It bangs off the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
The left fielder, number 34.
That one outside.
Ball out.
Ball one. And another ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. He's safe. They are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, his second of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And up next for New York, Cal Raleigh. Doubled in his first AB. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Laser. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air, left field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2.
There's Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position.
Jeter.
This to third. Perez gets him even. He ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Orlando Cepeda. Gets him to chase after that one.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
Knuckle curve.
If he doesn't get a knock right
Low
here,
inside.
that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Slider. Low outside.
Really
Outside,
good take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Judge takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Marlins.
One out man at first. Jose Caballero, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground. Roberts to Jeter.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat him.
He beats the throw.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that one fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Slider.
Caballero
Low
off the first with 2 away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him swinging. Third out. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1. Chopped to the right side, Palmeiro. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that's a 1-out single. Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. The 0-1. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got.
New pitcher on here, Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one at triple digits. Harper, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Chisholm throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And the batter now, Rafael Palmeiro. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, David Bednar.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one misses. Ball 2.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
He swings and fouls one off.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. 4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Middle outside.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late. Opposite field not.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Curveball. Low inside.
Strike.
Perfect execution of that curveball, down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey-ha!
Four-seam
Two
fastball.
down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fought off foul.
Splitter. Low inside.
He goes down looking. Marlins get one back thanks to this solo homer. It's now 6-3. Well, we go bottom
Leading
six.
off for the
Let's take a look at how the ball's
the
been
catcher.
flying
Yeah.
today. Plenty of power on both sides of this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Raleigh jumps out of the way of ball one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Line drive and foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Wagner with the throw to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. In the air, right field. A couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite.
On the mound now, Luke
Number
Weaver.
32.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be
The batter,
surprised
number
if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Brian.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 2.
This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Yeager.
Now one out to right. Cepeda on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The Yanks lead one, but they still lead at 6-3. We go to the top of the seventh, and now for the
Four-seam
Marlins,
fastball.
Tony Perez.
High outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Splitter.
Pretty good pitch to take a
Low
pass
outside.
at. And a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start. Inning.
Smash
Four-seam
that one through
fastball.
the infield for the
High
knock.
outside.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to
Yeehaw!
make any sort of play.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Splitter.
Don't play situation
outside.
here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Splitter.
Well, the leadoff
Below
man
middle.
gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. And he's into second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Moreno in the box here. Lets that one go for a
Four-seam
ball.
fastball. Low outside.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That missed. That's the ball.
Four-seam fastball.
The Fish with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off.
Curveball. Middle outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Strike out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Curveball.
Honest Wagner will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one is absolutely belted. It one-ups off the wall, and both runs could score. The second run scored. And they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there.
Here comes the skipper. New pitcher for the Yankees, Andrew Miller.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Reaches over the wall. He's got it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Set for the last half of the 7th. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far as we from the spray chart.
Yeah, looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard.
Yeah.
Good team effort at the dish.
Activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Iglesias getting cranked up as well. On the ground to the left.
Ball.
And foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Slides for the stop. The feed for 1. Double play.
Yeah!
That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Gary Sheffield. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. This one chopped up the middle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Yanks held in check. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The designated hitter.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Trevor Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Low inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Low outside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The batter number 13.
Circle change. Low outside.
Got it started a little too early.
Circle
Strike
change.
one.
Low inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for the Marlins.
Tony Oliva, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball. That's
With a
inside.
single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Change up right there. Just pulled the string.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw.
No.
Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball to the
That's a
right
foul.
side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
That just
No, that's
misses.
outside. Ball.
2 balls,
Circle
2
change.
strikes the count.
Low middle.
Next pitch
Ball
is
outside.
outside. Tony Perez
Four-seam
would be
fastball.
next. Big
High
bat with a
outside.
potentially huge opportunity. And he walked him.
Take your base. Ball
And the go-ahead
4.
run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in
next,
spots like this.
Middle inside.
Make the team earn their way on.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Slider.
Well, all eyes on the
Middle
double
inside.
play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped into center, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Well, he delivers in a
Four-seam
huge spot
fastball.
right there.
High
Well,
outside.
he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and
Four-seam
relaxed.
fastball.
This is the type of
Inside.
approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away now. Go-ahead run on
Circle
base.
change.
Gabriel Moreno,
Low outside.
the next up for the Marlins. And he takes
yeah.
one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Outside.
A little out front there as he swings
Circle
through.
change. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Raisel Iglesias.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On the ground, right
That ball's
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Comes up empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Raleigh at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Iglesias, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No! About it, and here in the late stages they have the lead, and this place is rocking, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-6.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 3. In the air to left center. That is the inning. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead through 8 full. And we're back. Here's the center. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Craig Kimbrell. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Curve.
The Yanks trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air center field. He's got it. 2 away. Marlins down to their final out. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit.
Yeehaw!
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run for Chris Singleton.